don't remember what chapter, but the title for today's chapter in Phil and Filippa is Indigo, the color indigo. Well, kind of, but not really. Indigo, mango, guava, and durian. Filippa said to me, Filippa said to John, the author, just call him the author, okay. Filippa said, if you're gonna stay here in the sunny Philippines, I'm gonna have to tell you about the fruits and the vegetables. Not really fruits and vegetables, yeah. So, and Filippa herself looked as beautiful as a fruit, as soft as a fruit. Well, yeah, okay, so Phil said, tell him about the wonderful indigo. Then, Filippa said, pointing to her indigo skirt. So, here, we just put the leaves of this indigo fruit into the water and put it for 12 hours. Then, Phil will take out the yellow dye, and this will soon become green. And then, like the blue color just settles in nature's chemicals. And then we have to cut this indigo cake into cubes. Very well said Filippa's mother. It is a dye which will always last till the gown lasts. Oh yes, and moral, can you tell us about the mangoes and the guavas and the durians, because you always eat them? Nora laughed and then threw some sticks to a tall tree. Then the author inquired, what are you doing? Why won't you answer the question? Then Moro said, I am trying to get custard from this tree. It's 1 foot long. It's a foot long and a foot deep. I don't know how to explain, but yeah, it's 1 foot long. And then John, the author, said, nonsense. In my country, we get custard from eggs, and we bake them in ovens. Then Moro said, oh, this is the better kind. While he had a big like fruit in his hands that had spikes and spurs sharp as rose thorns. Nature protects this fruit with spikes, but it also has a bad smell. Then Phil's father cut that durian, because this is a durian, the custard. Cut it. So cut it. It's really worth the trouble, said Moro, as he was pointing to the delicious solid heart. But then Phil said, even the monkeys are better at cracking durians than you. They just get to the highest part of the branches, make it fall, then they race down to eat it.
What
And
happens when the durian falls?
it cracks. And then they race down to eat it. Everyone laughed at this, but yes, it is a true odd tale about the Philippine Islands. Okay, so the the author inquired, "Well, I know some things about guava, for I have eaten guava jelly at my home there in America with my turkey and venison. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, venison. Venison, okay. But can you please tell me, is it a seed or is it a root?" Then Morris said, "Oh no, it's a fruit. Comes there from that low tree. Its flowers are white and its fruit is yellow, shaped like a pear." Then I said, or the author said, "How does it become red?" Then Filippa's mother said, "Oh, that's just from the, perhaps that's just from the cooking or the sugar." Then Filippa said, "Can you guys just tell him about the mangoes now? You can hand him one. They're very sweet." Okay, so then Moro, who climbed up the tree at a dizzy distance, he climbed up 60 feet, and after that he got seven fruits in his pocket. I think it was seven. Just
Several, anak.
several fruits.
Several is not seven.
Okay. Because sometimes I get messed up.
Okay.
Several fruits in his pocket. Then he said, "Eat it." Then I took a bite.
What's the color of the fruits?
Yeah, red and yellow. They were red and yellow, but they were as big as cucumbers, but they were just red and yellow. So I took a bite of the fruit, and then I threw it away. Then John, or I, or the author said, this is turpentine. It's paint." Then Filippa said, "The turpentine smell always lasts a second. Swallow it anyway." So I took another one and then ate it. And then I realized that it was the juiciest, yummiest fruit in the whole wide world. Then I said, I asked, I inquired, "What do you do with this big seed as hard as iron?" Then Moro said, "I'll show you." Then the big bright boy lighted a fire, and then he burnt the seed to ashes, and then he cleared it up, and then he said, "Here, try it. It's like chocolate now." And I did, and it was. So then I said, so then your mango is just breakfast, toast, drink, and fruit. Yay! Da, 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 da.